go.
We're live.
Hey, I think. Oh, sorry, I wrote the dog. That was bad. My mistake. We just, for everybody else in the world, apart from me and Darren, we did this amazing countdown. There was a big timer, and then at the end of it all, it was like, yeah, you're still not live. There's an error on YouTube.
Still not live. Yeah, that was. I love that I was getting blamed for that in the comments straight away.
Hang on, I need to flick back so I can see the comments. So, hello, everybody. Hi. Tell us where you are, first of all. Where are you watching this from? Because it's always cool to see where everybody is tuning in from. So, yeah, let us know where you are this evening. Hello to everybody who's coming over from the Facebook group. I know you've listened to me witter for a while now, so thank you if you're still here and listening to me again. For everyone who doesn't know Darren, this is Darren. Hang on. Oh, there we go. There. This is Darren from the Urban Motorhome. I'm sure most of you know him already, but if not, say hi and introduce yourself, Darren.
Yeah, well, I'm Darren. I'm the Urban Motorhome. Been living in a motorhome for 5 years now, and getting ready to go to the NEC. So, yeah, can't wait. But you said, so where is everyone? Whereabouts are you right now?
Right now, I'm on a boat. Our boat's down in Portsmouth, and I have picked. I'm in the storm room, which I think is apt at the moment, and it's the only room on the boat that doesn't have any sort of cleats or ropes near it. Because I was like, this is going to be the place to hide out, where the ropes on the boat are like. So I'm hoping this is going to be. It's quite quiet at the moment, but why I thought that going live in the middle of a violent storm was a good plan.
Yeah.
So far, I think it'll be okay.
Well, I've actually got 2 days off. I was off yesterday and I was off today, and I was meant to be going fishing, and I was at a reservoir yesterday, and oh my God, the winds were so bad. I had to leave. I thought things were going to come off my roof. So I left and went and parked up in like an industrial area next to buildings and that, because it was just so violent.
So okay, interesting question for you. I would avoid anything that to do with trees if I was in a motorhome right now. Is that how you would think of it? Building
so where I was at the reservoir, it had some trees which were quite tall but quite stumpy in compared to most trees, like they'd been topped, and then they just had real big whippy branches weren't going to break. I think the only thing that could have happened if it was a real strong storm was the tree actually come out the ground, but that's going to be rare. But if there are big trees, then I'm not near them, and you got to kind of look at them and judge how far they could fall. I know that sounds really weird and really out there and like movie style, but you need to kind of think how far they're going to fall if it was going to, because you don't want to be anywhere near that.
Branches come off and all sorts of damage. I think trees. You probably. I mean, obviously they're talking about flying roofs, tiles, and all sorts. It's going to be awful. If you don't have to leave your house tomorrow, please don't stay inside and stay safe. She says.
I've got to drive a double-decker lorry tomorrow back to work.
What time do you finish?
I start at like 11:30 at night.
Or tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night. So.
Oh my God. I'm going to be glued. I want an update letting me know you're back safely. We're debating finding a hotel, I think, just to hide away from, because I think it's going to be absolutely crazy. Hello to everybody. I can see lots of people saying hi. And the problem is, if I scroll down and say hi to some people, I'm going to miss some others. And that makes me really, really nervous.
We've got Tash in the comments being a spanner because she's the best spanner around.
She is just a spanner. And I can see Marianne. We're having Chinese with them on Saturday. And although I am so excited to see Chris and Marianne, I'd be honest, the Chinese is also a winner. So and hello to everybody else. So let us dive right into it. Hello to anyone watching the replay as well. You can still comment and tell us where you're at. But we are talking about the NEC show, which I am quite excited about, actually. I think it's going to be.
I can't wait for.
Now, tell us which days you're there. You're there Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
I'm going to be there Thursday morning all the way through to the end.
Yep.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then that'll be good. Good. Can't wait. I can't believe it's sold out. I cannot believe it's all sold out.
Right. I'm going to dive in on that right now. So yes, all the tickets for all the days have been sold out. However, I got an email from the NEC guys earlier that because I got a discount code, I say discount, it's like 50p off, but still, because we got a discount code, everyone who got one allocated got an amount of tickets. We don't know how many and we don't know what's left, but there is a very high chance that if you try and use somebody's discount code, doesn't have to be mine, they might have an allocation tickets left. Now, I put our link up in our Facebook group earlier today, and I think 3 different people managed to get tickets today, like this afternoon, after it's been sold out. So I will get, she said, let me see if I can do this because I put the link in. There we go. Does that? Oh, yeah. Now, the problem is I don't know how I make that a link. Bear with me. I'll put the link in, or maybe Tash, if she's clever, can figure out how to do the thing. And then in the promo box, if you put Cat B, you can see it on the bottom of that link in the promo box. And then you should be able to select the days you want. Now, I can't guarantee there's anything left. I can't guarantee it's going to work. I don't know how many people have used it today, but it did definitely work today. So that if you are desperate ticket, and I think there are a few others who've had promo codes, try it. Worst case scenario.
Yeah, I did see an email as well from them that there is a secondary site that where people can sell them on to each other. If someone if they bought last year and now they can't go, or people are ill or anything, you can sell your tickets to other people. I did pop on there today and I couldn't actually see any on there for sale at the time. But it's
there's loads now. So if you go onto the Wandering Bird Facebook page, so not the group, actually my page. Yeah. And again, Tash, if you wouldn't mind dropping a link in at some point when you get a second, please, sweetie. There I put a thing on, so I reposted their post with the link, but also people have been commenting under that saying I've got tickets for sale or to swap or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
So there are some going around, and some people who've tested positive and whatever can't go. So
there are so many people that want to go. I mean, I've had lots of emails and messages going, "Oh, can you get tickets? Can I get tickets?"
Yeah,
and it's like, so they are the ways you can get tickets, guys. If you do want to try and get any, then try the link, and then try the Facebook page to then try and get the resale or swap or whatever with other people that can't go.
Yeah, there are a few people trying to swap for the Saturday because that's when the rugby is on, and they're like, "We didn't know."
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, we might have a group of us just watching the rugby in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, then we know it'll be like tumbleweed going past because everyone's watching rugby.
It's funny because my talk. So, for those of you who don't know, and apparently I've not been very good at sharing this information, so let me share it with you now. I'm going to be talking every day at the NEC show in 2 places, not at the same time, hopefully. I'm going to be doing a talk about multi-talented, who knew? I'm going to be on the Inspiration Theatre, which is still in Hall 2, same place it's always been, behind where Swift used to be, maybe again, who knows. There's still that massive theatre. It's now called the Inspiration Theatre. So I will be on there every day at 2:15 at the moment, assuming that nobody else goes off sick and they don't have to do Jenny juggling around. Apart from Saturday, thankfully, which is, I think I'm on at 11 or 11:30.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah, I'll be done before the rugby even starts, which is amazing. So yeah, you can find me there. I will be there. By all means, come. It's a really good time, actually. Rest your weary legs, have a little sit down, and have a bit of a drink, and just chill and listen to me talk to her about the Dolomites. And then afterwards you can come and get stickers. You'll like this, Darren. So we've got Wandering Bird stickers. But
yes.
I'll be honest, I may have stolen your idea. I have hang on. holographic ones. I'm quite excited. So anyone who's wearing a t-shirt or hoodie, hang on, there we go. Or you've got a book or anything of mine, come, you can have a holographic one. Which I blatantly stole it from you because I love yours.
Oh, they're brilliant. Van life and motorhomes is all about stickers. Everyone loves getting the stickers.
Who knew that was a thing? But it's so.
I know it's gone back to the schoolyard days, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
I'm really bad at looking at these comments. If you actually had
I'm having a little look. I'm just seeing a few people saying about the storm and how bad it is, and
everyone in the southwest.
Yeah, Martin just said that his friends in Gloucester have been asked to leave their house because of the storm.
Oh my goodness!
So thoughts go out to them. Hopefully everything stays all right and nothing bad.
I have a friend of mine who has been planning a cruise around the Emirates for the last 2 years, and obviously it's been put back, and they're flying out tomorrow. I'm like, you're not. I can't imagine in the morning, but he was getting like 6 o'clock tomorrow night. I was like, there's no way.
Oh.
not a lot's going to get going tomorrow. So
I
yeah,
can
that
see.
is a real shame. So I had something else to talk to you about the NEC. Oh yes, COVID passes.
Right.
We went to Excel to see a motorbike show last weekend, and
Yep.
you needed to have your COVID pass ready on your phone. A lot of people did not know this, so obviously weren't ready.
Yep.
It's really easy to do. You just need the NHS app, and then you have domestic pass, and it comes up with a little barcode. You can either add that to your wallet or just take a screenshot, which is what I did.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Out.
Being able to add it to the wallet is easy.
That you add it to the wallet, and then I'm like, how do I get to the wallet? Yeah, no, I find it easy to just screenshot it. I have screenshots of so much stuff that I don't need. But yeah, that was causing huge delays, so you'll find it way quicker if you have that.
Right. So yeah, if you get all that sorted, guys, beforehand, then you can just breeze straight on in, get straight to the stands, and get looking round.
Yes, you can. So for everybody who hasn't been, because I know there were so many people who are new to motorhoming, campervanning, and they've never been to a show before. Yep. What are your top tips for visiting? By the way, at the bike show, I bought caramel rum. I probably shouldn't give them a shout out. This is in no way sponsored, but oh God, I can't get the angle right on this. Caramel rum, and it is the best thing in the world. So
I've actually got some of that in the cupboard. Not the same one. I think it's caramel or toffee, but yeah, I've got the same one in the cupboard. But so I'm on the trusted Pepsi Max.
If we can, no, I don't think we can combine them. I'm not sure Pepsi would go with them.
So my top tips would be, if you're looking, it depends on what you're going there for. If you're looking to get a motorhome or come into the space and you know, get your first one, then it's an amazing time to just take a real slow walk around and look at all the layouts. That is a massive top tip, because if you are, before you've bought one, you need to know what kind of layout is for you, and you need to be brutally honest with yourself. I think you'll agree. In our minds, like, I'm going full-time next year to full-time travel, and in my mind, I'd love to be like a mountain climber. I'd like to think that I could go do hilly walks and go real off-road and mountain biking to my heart's content. But I'm not really that kind of guy. I'll do a little walk, I'll do some fishing, but then I like my creature comforts. So you need to be brutally honest of what lifestyle you're actually going to live or use it for, to the layout that will go with you. And at these shows, you're going to be able to walk around and see every kind of shape and size. And make notes constantly and take photos.
Yeah, because it's so overwhelming. It's 5 enormous halls. Now, admittedly, there's not. It's about 3 halls, isn't it, full of vans and caravans?
Yes, there's a lot of other stuff. And
there are, especially 4 and 5 are other things. But yeah, you'll find it so overwhelming. And I totally agree with you, because in my heart, I am very much a campervan girl. With a surfboard, not that I can surf, but I love that whole idea. And a snowboard, and I just go live in a van, and it would be amazing. And then when we started traveling, we were traveling with our teenage daughter, and that's not happening in a camper van. I know some people do it.
No. And if you let that image get caught up with you, like the whole snowboarding and the whole thing, if you let that dream image get caught up with you, it can be a very expensive lesson.
Yeah,
because, you know, if you are really the person that likes to just have a nice dinner, make nice food, so you need a nice sized kitchen, and then you like to sit on the sofa and watch a movie, which is fine, no one's judging that, but you're going to you want a nice sofa and you want a nice kitchen. But if you haven't got that, and you've got all the space in the world to hold all your mountain climbing gear, you're not going to be happy when you parked up.
Yeah, that's the mistake we made with our first van. And the biggest advice I'd give to anyone who's looking now is, what would you do if it was raining for 3 days straight? Or like we went to Norway and it was 3 weeks. Like, where would you all live? Where would you all sit? Where would you sit? And our first van had like a rear bunk bed thing, which was half garage, half bed. And it was great. It had so much space for storage, but the only seating area was the little dinette bit. And when I first left work, my husband was still working. And so if he was working at the dinette bit, my daughter and I were sort of crammed in the bed at the back. There was just no space, which is why we love our end lounge. We're utterly addicted to our end lounge. And though it means we don't have a garage, we've lost all that storage space, it just works so much better for us.
Yeah, so it's pros and cons.
Massive.
I just see Extreme Motorhome in Adventures just say, Dad's a mountain climber. Right, we're taking you with us up one. I've just actually watched a few of their latest vlogs, and Andy's like, yeah, that was a quick 8 mile
They
hike.
have Extreme in their name for a reason.
Yeah, but it was like, that's a quick 8 mile hike. And I just see the one where he was trying to ride his bike up the riverbed, a dry riverbed. There were boulders everywhere. And I mean, he didn't tell Michelle that the road was right at the side. So she was trying to ride up this riverbed, which was pretty savage. But yeah, just a quick 8 miler, you know.
Yeah. But then Michelle is the girl who sat in my husband's classic Porsche, having nobody else had ever driven it, and she just drove it off. And his little face was like, oh my God.
That's brilliant. Oh God!
You're looking at how to get it backwards. I'm like, I don't know how to put it in reverse. It was, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So,
but along with looking for layouts, I would definitely just take lots of go hit one area, then go take a little break. Go hit one area, take a little break.
Yeah,
You know,
and
because like you say, it does get overwhelming.
Yeah, you're not going to see it all. I always say pick 3 things. What are the 3 main things you want to see? Obviously, you want to come and see me. And then you want to come to Darran. That's 2.
Yeah, you got one more, people. You got one more.
Choose wisely. So yeah, pick 3 things that whether it's like choosing whether you want a motorhome or camper van, or whether that's choosing a layout you want, or whether it's looking at the accessories or something. Pick 3 things, 3 goals, because you're not going to see it all.
No, it really is. It is just the sheer size of the place is overwhelming. It really.
Sorry, I'm just reading Michelle's thing about it's meant to be a secret. She's still dying inside. Oh dear, I'm assuming it's Michelle. It could be Andy.
Yeah, it could be Andy.
Other tips? Oh, bring a bag. Bring some sort of rucksack, or I mean, you can bring like a holy bag, but you're going to get so much bump and stickers and things.
Yeah, people give you so many booklets, leaflets, pens, lanyards, you know, coasters, this, that, and the other. They give you everything. So yeah, you are walking away with a few goodie bags. Yeah.
And yeah, it can be, otherwise carrying it around. And also you can stick a bottle of water and stuff. I'm assuming you're still allowed to take water in. I don't think that's changed. Just to sip as you walk around.
Right. I would take a drink, and I would take, you know, maybe a couple of snacks.
Snack boy. What snacks would you take in with you? And don't take Caravan.
I would take probably, I don't know, pepper armies. And some crisps or something, you know. So I've got something meaty, got some crisps. I'm golden.
String cheese.
I do. I wouldn't mind some cheese taking it. I do remember the last time we went, it got so busy that Wetherspoons started running out. They actually sold out. It weren't their fault. I mean, they were flat out from 9 in the morning all the way through, and I don't think they knew. I mean, I'm hoping they know how many tickets have been sold this time. So it's
get them to stock up.
You will. I mean, there is Subway in there. There is Wetherspoons in there. There's loads of little food stalls in there. There's usually like food stalls all inside as well, isn't there?
Yeah. You can often find there's normally rum. There's normally some sort of some crazy camping dehydrated something that you can try.
Oh there's loads of that. Yeah.
And there was cheese and brownies last time, I think. She says. I'm sure there was like a cheese thing, and then next to it was like a brownie snack thing. So yeah, that was good too.
I know they did have the cheeses last time, and they had because I love cheese, and I went and tried all the cheeses, and then I took a load of YouTubers back there, and then they all bought them. They were like, I'm not hanging around with you anymore. You make cheese. Because they had some really awesome cheeses. They had charcoal cheese, they had vodka cheese, they had cheese, a cheese bean flavored cheese.
Really?
Like bacon flavored, and it really tasted just like, you know, when you get cheese on toast.
Yes.
And it's gone golden on top.
Yes.
It's got that real distinct taste. It tasted like that, but without being melted or hot.
Nice.
It was weird.
Oh no, that sounds good. That sounds. Yeah, no,
we've got some good stuff.
We're just here for the cheese.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show you. Hang on. If I can do this without destroying. Look at the state of this dog. Like, he's just like, whatever.
That is a dog in distress. Someone get it help.
Yeah, send aid. Oh, hello, we're talking about you. At some point, my husband's due back, and I'm sure he'll be like, human. But yeah,
Yeah.
at the moment, he's like, whatever. Just cool. Someone's saying, Campervan Chris is saying, will they have donuts? Do you know what? I don't think I've ever seen donuts there. Maybe outside.
No, I think they've had like muffins and pastries there, I think once or twice, but I've never seen donuts there.
No,
I just see someone to say.
Can you imagine the smell of the donut? Oh, I love the smell of donuts.
I just see someone say, I'll probably see Darran in the corner cooking steak.
Yes. Yes. We'll get you a little barbecue.
I remember I went to the NEC when it wasn't for the motorhome show, it was for the fast food show.
Yep.
I don't think many people have ever been to that because it's only for the industry people that are in the industry, like all the chip shops, the kebab shops, the pizza shops, all that. And one of my first jobs was at a chip shop, and you had all the halls the size of the motorhome show full of kebabs, fish, pizzas, chips, coffees. And I mean, when I say kebabs,
shot with me because that sounds amazing.
When I say kebabs, I mean they got kebabs the height of me and about 20 in a row, and they're they're giving it to you all for free because they want to become your supplier. And it was incredible.
Yeah, I'll bet. That sounds amazing.
Absolutely incredible.
What's your go-to fast food? What would you choose?
Oh, wings.
Really? What flavor?
Wings or a kebab. Nothing too hot, nothing too spicy. I'm all right with a little bit of spice, but nothing too much. I think it just takes away because then your mouth's just numb and then you can't really taste the flavor. So, yeah, I'd go with that. Yeah,
go with wings. So
what about yourself?
I'm a pizza girl, but I'm gluten intolerant, which is hilarious. So that never goes well. But I love pizza. I'm addicted to it. But no, kebab's always a good thing.
Do you know my mum's town, Harlow? They do a 30-inch pizza.
See, I'm a girl. I haven't quite got that straight, but no.
Well, there's not much difference between 1 inch and 30 inches, you know. But it comes to the door and they have to go sideways to get it through.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's insane. I didn't know they did that. That's very. I've never heard of. I've never heard of one that big. She says. Let's move on, shall we? Before shouldn't keep you run. This is bad. All your fault. I've
just seen that Tash has put in the comments that the NEC no longer require visitor passes for COVID.
Do they not?
No, Tash has put. I think she's copied and pasted from the NEC website and put it in the comments. Be good to have it just in case, but it looks like from Thursday
on their website it says they did, unless they've changed it today. It definitely said they required the thing to get in there, but maybe they've changed it.
Yeah, maybe
they have. We'll see if we can find out for you and let people know.
But it'd be good to just have it on your phone just in case, and then you've got it, and then you can just walk straight in.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Oh yeah, she has put the link in there. Cool. Right then. So what's new? What is new in the show? Because there's loads of things that have changed. Obviously, Swift chose not to come en masse.
Yeah, that was quite a bold move.
It was a bold move. I don't know if it was a good move.
No, I don't think that's. I mean, we'll find out over time about that, but I don't think that was really a good move.
Yeah, no.
So many new people, even just to be a stand, just to show. I mean, they could have had a stand with some nice, amazing TVs. I mean, they could have put like 6 TVs together and just had amazing presentation on video, constantly looping. Had a few staff just answering questions, and that would have been enough. It's just a presence, isn't it?
I mean, there will still be Swift vans there, so a lot of them are putting the vans into like independent dealers and stuff. So you will still be able to see some, but not anywhere near the number. And which, given it was a very strange decision. However, they have managed to rearrange. They've filled it with lots of other different people, so it's going to be really interesting to see the vans and things that are on there. One thing that I've heard a lot of people complaining about is the fact that everyone's saying that there's no stock.
Yes.
So that's something to be aware of. I don't know what kind of deals. Normally, I would say you go to the show, and certainly if you know the kind of van you want, you're going to get some brilliant deals at the show. Now, I always say be really, really careful, because they will have a show offer price outside the van.
Yeah,
that isn't necessarily the van that you then walk into that is right next to that, because the van that you'll walk into is the one with all the bells and whistles, and you don't necessarily get all the bells and whistles in the show offer.
No, you have to be careful what you are.
Really, really careful.
Yeah, what is included.
Absolutely, be really careful with that. And the other thing that catches a lot of people out are the bells and whistles generally take into a massive chunk out your payload. So a van could have, I don't know, 400 kilo payload, but it's got the aircon, the extra whatever, that obviously then drops down massively, and they don't always make it clear what payload you've got left. So it
can really eat into it, because I mean, even a solar panel, one decent solar panel is 15, 20, it can be 15, 20 kilos, a real a big solar panel, and then you've got batteries, then you've got this. If you've got added stuff here, there, and everywhere, then you are going to be racking it up and eating into your actual payload. So do make sure. You might have, this is the catch-22 with motorhomes. You've got oodles of cupboards and big boots and space, but you actually can't usually fill it, because if you filled it to the brim and used every single cupboard, every single space, you would be overweight. Definitely.
Well overweight. We went on in fact, it was this van when we first got it. So we downsized. So we had a 7.8 meter, and then we downsized to be on 6.7 now. And we basically just moved stuff from one to the other, which was a mistake, because when we took it to the weighbridge, we were about 70 kilos overweight. And my husband's like, well, you can just walk. Thanks very much, dear.
Well, I had a bit of a surprise with my one. Is most people believe that their motorhomes are 3.5 ton, right? Mine's 3.4. Don't know why. I don't know why, but on the actual book, I mean, I was thinking, I don't know why I never checked. I should have checked. That's my bad. That would have been a score against my name, because I'm the owner. I am the driver. But I was just assumed. Assumptions are the not thing to do. But I assumed I was 3.5. Yeah. Put all my stuff in it, and I was a bit over.
No,
I was over the Swift Sundance.
Okay, interesting.
So I don't know why it was just it's just on the logbook it's 3.4, and on the actual chassis it says 3.4.
Yeah, there's a couple of comments coming up now, like Dan saying he's had it uprated. The problem with getting yours uprated is I can't drive a vehicle over 3.5 tons. And we then need to do, which is the main reason we downsized our last van, because I was lazy and couldn't be bothered to go do my extra license.
See, with my next one, I'm going to go to 5 ton.
Well, you've got all the appropriate
so
driving license.
I can drive anything, but I'm going to go to my next one will be 5 ton, so then I can use all them cupboards.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, honestly, the payload, I mean, we were lucky now. So I think our payload is something like 600 kilos. It's massive.
Yeah.
But then, of course, when you've got me, my husband, my daughter, the dog, I mean, the dog can walk.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot. I mean, you put a bit of dog food in there, you can easily rack up, 50 kilos of dog food if you're going away for a long time.
Yeah, well, we try not to do that, because, then it just gets, like you say,
too much.
Way too much.
Yeah.
So Andy and Michelle are asking what van you're hoping to get next. Have you got your eye on one? Are you going to be buying one at the show?
I'm going to be having a look around, definitely see what's going on. But I'm not sure what. I'm not really worried about See, this is me. I'm not really worried about brand or base vehicle. I'm really not. I mean, I probably should be. I probably should look more into that. But one, I don't know nothing about mechanics. Two, I'm never going to be fixing it myself if it breaks because I know nothing about mechanics. So it really doesn't affect me, that part.
Yeah.
I just want the layout, and I know the layout I want. But I'm going to have a look at more layouts just in case.
What layout do you think you want?
So I'm thinking of maybe 2 single beds at the back or a double. I'm not too fussed because it can be made up into a double or it can be 2 singles. But I need a boot. I want the garage.
Yeah.
I want a big garage because I want loads and loads of toys to take.
Or your mountain climbing gear.
Yeah, I need my mountain climbing. Well, I actually want to get a kayak. I actually want to get a fishing kayak. So
nice. A solid one?
No, I'm going to get an inflatable because I think the solid would just be too.
To be fair, it'd be too long, reckon, for garage.
Yeah, it would be great if you could put it on the roof and it wouldn't do too much. But yeah, I think I'll just get an inflatable. But I want an electric bike. I want maybe like an extra little freezer in the boot so I can carry a lot of frozen food. Yeah. So then I've got that. Then so you got the 2 beds or the double bed. You come through, then you got the kitchen one side, then the shower and toilet the other side.
Yeah.
I am led to believe if you have a transverse bed, some of them have separate toilet and shower either side because you gain a bit of space.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do the funky chicken, which we're bringing back this year, by the way, people. Have you heard about the funky chicken? So because I'm tall, I struggled with this and washing my hair in the bathrooms, and because we like an end lounge, we also have a mid bathroom, but they're tiny.
Yeah.
So I generally have. So I started doing the funky chicken, and it's become a thing. So anybody who's watching, I'm going to be sticking it on Instagram once a day, me doing a funky chicken, and I'll put and add yours on. And I want to see you guys doing the funky chicken in about. It doesn't have to be at the NEC show. You can do it in your own van or somebody else's van. Maybe ask the owner's permission first. But yeah, we want to see as many people doing the funky chicken as we can.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
But yeah, you need to. So yeah, you can get the transverse ones, and that will give you more space.
Yeah, and then when you get to the lounge area, you're going to have like a 2 sofa, then a long sofa, then the 2 captain chairs, and then another sofa with a big table in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so you know exactly what you want then.
Yeah, I do not. Yeah, I mean, I've lived in this so long, and this one has worked perfect for the UK. But because I sleep above the cab in this one, I think that's going to be too hot in other countries. So,
are you planning on going to Europe?
I plan on going to as far as the world will take me.
You're going to try and get one that's under 3.01 meters,
which is 9
foot. Yeah, so basically try not to get anything with an overcab, the hump, because the tolls are...
Oh, the hump. Yeah, I'm not going to get an overcab.
No, yeah, try and keep it below 3 meters.
Yeah, I won't get the overcab. I'm just going to get... I just want a nice lot, because I'm obviously going to be bringing my bed down into the lounge area or into the downstairs, shall we say. I kind of want a bit more space, because at the moment I've got all the downstairs is just living area and work area and eating area. So basically I just want to look at a few more layouts just to be sure, because there could be something else that just tweaks my interest.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's the problem. Then you'll find one, you'll be like, ooh.
Yeah, you got to have a little look and just
but
try and be
so
strong.
much fun looking around them. It's just very dangerous, very, very dangerous.
Yes.
People keep asking me if I'm going to get a little van like Tash has got, so we can go off and do girls' tours. And I'm like, maybe. I haven't told my husband this yet, but maybe. No, I'll just take our van. It's fine. Go off and have adventures. We've got loads of, again, we're not being very good at the comments here. I apologize, people.
Right, let's go through some of them. Let's find some
Andy says he's 6'5" and he bought a boxer, so he has wow, that's huge. He's got 5 inches above his head in the shower, so that's 6'10" headroom. That's massive. Wow. Yeah, girls on tour. Although I have to say I did like tits on tour. That amused me a lot. I've lost my mind.
What's the guys' ones equivalent? Todgers on tour.
Oh yeah, no. On tour. So let's answer some of these. There was a few questions I saw. Does it describe Katie? There we go.
Yeah, I think she's trying to sell me her van.
Yeah. The Funky Chicken is now the standard van test, John and Mandy. Hi, by the way, guys. Yeah, everyone. Once you've got a van that you can't wash your hair in, you'll know how annoying it is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, wash your beard. Oh, no, I suppose you don't need that. But yeah, no, fair enough. But yeah, if you do it, I'll be on Instagram. It's wanderingbird.adventures on Instagram. And every morning I'm going to stick a video of me doing a funky chicken in a van somewhere. And yeah, add yours and then make sure you tag me on Instagram so we can see him. And Tasha just said there might be a prize. We might do a prize. If enough people get involved, we might hand out some prizes for the best one. But yeah, you can get your kids to do it. You can do it. Anyone can do it. Any way you like. It doesn't matter.
So someone here just said they're currently going for their C1 as they've got a 4-ton van. Just booked their theory test. Any advice? Yeah, just keep doing the practice tests. Keep doing the practice tests online over and over and over and over. Because I think if it's a normal HGV test, you got to get like 85 out of 100 or something like that.
Gosh.
It's quite a big theory test.
So the C1 though isn't the same as the HGV, is it? Because you don't have to do all like the tachograph stuff and things. Is that correct?
If you're not doing it for hire, you won't have to use a tacho anyway for anything.
But do you still need to know about it?
I could drive a 45-ton vehicle, 44-ton vehicle. If it wasn't for hire, you wouldn't need to use a tacho.
Okay.
It's only for, but you would need. It would be good to use a tacho because obviously if you're working and that
yeah.
But I believe now that they've changed the rules, so you don't have to go for each. You don't have to go for like the smaller one to the bigger one. So if you are going to do a HGV test, I would automatically advise just go for the bigger one straight away because then you can drive anything. You haven't got to do one before the other.
The only good thing about going for the smaller one is that you can do it in a camper van, apparently, or you can do it in like not a camper, like a Ford van. So there's a company in the one that I was going to do it on, and literally you could do it on a Ford. I think it was Ford Transit,
really?
Which is a heck of a lot easier than a massive, great big truck.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only advantage I would guess if you just want to drive a motorhome.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it in the same way.
Yeah, but on the again, it's going into a bit of an area we don't really need to go into. But on the actual test, you don't have to reverse now.
What?
On the big truck tests, you don't have to reverse, and you don't have to hook it up either.
So there are people driving around with a lorry license that potentially don't know how to reverse. Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Well, I know people that have gone, and I've got friends that are in the industry, and they've got friends that have just gone from a van to a 44-ton, nothing in between, and they've done it within less than a week.
Oh my goodness.
And they don't have to reverse. They haven't reversed and they haven't hooked up. So that if you go down somewhere in London and you go down, I mean, I was driving the other night and there was a diversion that had to come off, and I went through these, followed these. There was about 3 diversion signs all going that way, and none of them had a shape. So I was like, well, which one do I take? So I took one. Obviously, it was the wrong one. Always the wrong one.
Always.
I got to a crossroads at like 2 a.m. and I'm turning left, and there was no signs, there was no warning. I turned left, and then it said low bridge.
Oh no!
And I'm 16'4" tall, so I then had to reverse and turn around in a normal street, a double-decker lorry.
Oh my goodness!
At like 2 a.m. So if you don't know how to reverse, then you're done for.
We once had to do that with the motorhome, pulling the trailer, and that was the big van. So we were about 10 meters long. Luckily, my husband was driving. But again, we just were in a normal street that then became a dead end. I got the navigation wrong. It was my fault. And literally was just inching back and forward trying to do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they have got motorhome driving and caravan driving lessons at the NEC, actually.
Yeah, they are good to give a.
They are really good. Yeah, they are really, really
good.
Book them in advance. They used to be able to book them in advance. I don't know what the situation is now. I don't know if they're letting people book them in advance or not.
I don't know. But it is big. And to be fair, I mean, I know I can drive them, but a caravan, and it is quite a lot harder because it turns so quick.
Yeah.
Compared to a big vehicle, and it really does just one turn, it's gone, and it's like, oh, that went quick.
It's funny. I can drive our car with the bikes on the trailer on the back, not a problem at all. I can reverse it most of the time, and it's fine. Put it on the back of the motorhome, and there's something about the length of that vehicle and how quickly it turns, and I just I get that wrong so many times. I have to start all over again. It is difficult. It is really, really tough. Really, really tough. There was something I was talking. Oh, Campervan Advice Stand. That's something else new for this year. So. Okay. In Hall 5, which is where the dog agility thing used to be, that's gone now. They're going to have a massive kayaking and paddleboarding pool and a climbing wall.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
You need to go on the climbing wall. Yeah.
I think there's weight allowances, which gets me out of that.
We can put you in the kayaks. Yeah. I really want to go on the paddleboarding thing. The problem is every time I've been in the paddleboard, I've fallen in. And you just imagine me turning up at the stage like I just bedraggled. It's not going to go well.
Yeah, I can't see me on a sup board anytime soon, really, that well. I'll be on it because the quicker I'm on it, I'll muff it.
Yeah, absolutely. But in Hall 5 there, they've got this thing now. It's near the camping and caravanning stall called the Campervan Advice Stand. And that's brand new for this year. They've never done it before. And it's basically going to be a collection of people who, I hesitate to use the word experts, but people who are fairly knowledgeable in the industry, where you can literally turn up and just ask advice. So whether that's, should you choose a motorhome or a campervan? Should you, how do you take your dog to Europe? How do you travel to Europe? What kind of kit do you need? All sorts of stuff. Whatever burning questions you've got, then turn up there and there should be somebody there who can help you out. I'm going to be there every day between 10 and 3, apart from when I'm talking on the big stage. But Andrew Ditton's going to be there on the Campervan Advice thing. And there's a couple of other people whose names now escape me, and I hesitate to say the wrong one. But there are going to be people that you will recognise there. So by all means, come and say hi, see who's there. Yeah. It should be really, really
definitely worth. If you've got any questions, it's definitely worth asking people that have been there and done it, and paid the price or learnt the hard way, or spent the money so you don't have to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
it is definitely worth it, because at the end of the day, no one's out to make anyone feel no question's stupid. It really isn't. It's just if you haven't done it, you haven't done it. You don't know it, so then you need to learn it. That's it.
Well, that's the reason I started my Facebook group, because I got so tired of everybody saying, I don't want to ask questions on Facebook because everyone's so mean. And I get it. Some of the other groups are really intimidating and really
people do jump on people and they are quite savage sometimes. It's like
they can be, but beginners need to learn somewhere, and we all have these stupid questions, but they're not stupid because you just don't know the answer.
No, it really is. It's just one of them things that you learn as you go. That's the way it is, really, isn't it?
Absolutely, it is. Absolutely, it is.
I'm still learning after almost 5 years. There's still things that go, oh yeah, that makes sense. Why didn't I do that in the first place?
Yes. We're going up, getting the van ready to go up on Saturday, and because we've out of habit now, we've not done it for a few weeks, and then it's like, what do I need? What did I took all the bedding and stuff off, because obviously winterize it all, so we've got to de-winterize it, put everything back on. All that stuff.
That's one of the things. When I leave my motorhome, like you just said, what do I need? When I actually leave my motorhome, because like I've been to at Christmas, I went to Winter Wonderland with the family, so we stayed in a hotel for the night in London, and then been in a few little places here and there. I have to really think hard, because 99% of the time I've got my whole house with me.
Yes.
So I can't forget anything. But then when you put me in a hotel, I'm like, right, what do I need?
What do I need? I'm the same, because when we were traveling so much, like everything was there. I was like, oh my goodness. I've just seen Tash popped her head in. I'm going to add her to the stream because she's done a brilliant job spannering. Hello.
Hey.
Oh my God. So grainy.
No,
wow.
There we go.
Hello.
That's
You let me out from the cupboard under the stairs.
You Harry Potter.
Yes, I was beavering away.
You did a brilliant job, thank you. So,
No problem.
hi, you're coming to the
Hi.
show. Oh God, I woke the Kraken. It was my bad. When are you coming to the show?
Me,
Yeah.
I am there all week. So I'm there Tuesday to Sunday, and John is coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday because he's
Nice.
working the rest of the week.
Nice. Now that would be awesome. So people can come and say hi to you too.
He's not here, so I'll let him. I'll let you know when he's back, and you can abuse him.
I'll
but he's not
screenshot
here.
that and I'll send it to him.
You do it again. We'll take a screenshot.
Oh, brilliant. Yes, sorry. Hello, everyone. I've been beavering away in the comments, and then I was
You're
trying to
doing
get involved in the chat. But
It's
it's
been
hard
busy.
to.
You are doing a brilliant job because I'll be honest, I'm not doing so well with the comments. But yeah, no, she's here. We've got her on. So what are you most looking forward to, Tash?
To be honest, I'm quite excited about some of the new bits they've got, like the Campervan Advice Stand you're talking about. I'm quite looking forward to that, actually, something different that they've not done before.
Yep.
In fact, we might be on it actually over the weekend, but I'm waiting to hear.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
we might be doing that. And you guys were talking about the sup board thing. I'm
Are
quite
you going to do
interested.
it?
Well, I might do. You never know. And I want to do the manoeuvring as well if they've got spaces.
Yeah, I'd like to go do the manoeuvring thing. We might see if they can accommodate us.
I'll arrange something at my work. I'll get a trailer and an Arctic for you both.
Yeah, why not?
How much chaos can we cause?
Right, let me see if I can turn my volume down so I can go back into the comments because I can't type on them from here.
So
Okay.
the one thing I did want to say is because there's going to be quite a lot of YouTubers going, there is an area within, I can't remember what hall it is, but it's called the British Seaside.
At the
British
beach.
Seaside area, at the beach. I know YouTubers, any YouTubers that are attending will probably be around that area at 1 o'clock every day.
Nice.
So if anyone does want to try and bump into anyone, grab a sticker or anything like that, swing past there. I know that's going to be happening. So yeah, swing past there, then on the way to the advice stands, and then on the way to look at some more layouts. There's going to be so much going on. It's unreal.
So that's in hall 5. Is that still in hall 5? I think.
I think it is in hall 5.
Yeah. I can't remember
yeah.
exactly. I'm pretty sure it is.
But there is going to be random YouTubers at 5. You put your hand up.
Look, I was typing and then I was like, duh, I'm in it now. I was just going to say to Andrew, yes, I found it on the website. COVID status is now not required for entry to the venue. According to the website.
That's changed in the last 2 days. That's epic news.
Yeah, so that's awesome news. So yeah, no need to worry about that now.
Brilliant.
That's all I wanted to say. I'll go back now.
Okay, you can go back.
I know stickers is like a back to school thing, collecting stickers, but we don't have to put our hands up.
Stickers! I'm very excited actually because it's on my door already now. One of the very first Wandering Bird holographic stickers. It's on my door.
You took one. Like, you opened the pack. I cannot find that open pack.
I took it.
I want to get one out. I'm like, she opened it. Where is it?
She took a lot of them.
She's taken the whole thing, isn't she? Yeah.
You'll find bootleg ones on eBay tomorrow.
Just the one, just for me. Just one sticker.
Yeah, right.
I've actually just ordered loads more stickers, which will be delivered to a click and collect bit in Birmingham. So when I get there, they'll be ready. So yeah, I will have tons and tons of stickers on hand.
Yeah, I'm slightly worried I haven't got enough, but I'm going to split it out into the 6 days or whatever it is so that I don't run out by Sunday. That seems a bit unfair.
I tend to go through hundreds and hundreds of stickers at these events. They're probably all plastered everywhere, but I don't know where. But yeah, they get around.
I just spent the afternoon cutting a load up ready for the show, and I've had to put in a rush order for some more that hopefully will arrive by Monday to take to the show. So I'm prepared. I'm ready.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone have literally my
You
laptop.
get a sticker. You get a sticker.
Boxes the size of my dog. It's just in boxes and bits for me to play. I feel like we've missed I missed, yeah. I feel like we've missed lots of various things. Has anybody seen? Hi, Hannah. Has anybody seen any questions that we've missed?
Yeah, so Kev says, are they releasing any more tickets? No, it's fully sold out now, I'm afraid.
The problem they've had is people who bought for last year, obviously it didn't go ahead last year, so they've all been bumped up a year, and they've also capped the venue, and that was a choice they made a while ago. So the venue is not at full capacity, but they decided to keep it so that it wasn't as rammed. Just to make everyone feel a bit more
Do we
secure.
know the numbers that they've actually sold? How many people
sold
are
over
actually...
100,000
over 100,000
for the whole week?
So they've had to cap it. And Shane says, make sure everyone pops to see him on the Frankia stand. Bring your stickers in return for a cuppa.
Hey,
we love Shane. Sorry, also there was a question, Kat, for you, I believe, from Peter. Any COVID passes needed for France now? Do you know?
Oh my goodness. Well, I know you don't need to come back. Do you need anything to go? No. Do you know what? I don't know. I'm hesitant to say you still need something to go to France. I don't think they've stopped it, but I haven't travelled for a few weeks, so I haven't looked at the rules. I know that they are changing. I know that they are looking at stopping everything. You've got the thing, but whether that's
everything's moving so swiftly, isn't it?
Yeah. I think everything is opening up pretty well at the moment. But I'm hesitant to say yes, you don't need anything at the moment, because I can't remember what date or what the situation is with France. Gov.uk website is probably the best place to look for that one.
Fair. Ollie, hi there. Could you answer a question? Yes. What's your question?
Yes, well, maybe, to be fair, Ollie.
Okay, yeah. Depends what it is.
Depends on what it is.
Bidding starts at £5.
Only a £5?
I'm cheap.
True. You are cheap and easy.
What was the question? I want to know. Oh, has he not said? Oh.
Don't know, but
come on, Ollie, type faster.
Literally.
Type faster, Ollie.
Michelle says, or actually, Andy, I don't know which of you it is. Sorry. It's Hall 4 for the YouTube meetup. Apologies.
Hall
4, yeah.
Okay.
The British Seaside.
1 p.m. every day, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, Hall 4, the British Seaside. Right at the back. I think it's right at the back of the hall.
Cool.
Sweet.
Okay. Awesome.
Hi, Dean.
Hi, Dean.
Much love back.
Loads of questions.
I'm still waiting for Ollie's question. Come on, Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie.
It's going to be a good one. Does anybody else have any other questions that we've missed? Because if we have, I apologise.
No. We're okay.
Have you guys got anything else you want to say about the show before we? I'm running out of rum, so things are getting desperate.
Dun, dun, dun.
I would just say, look at if you're there for a few days, I would say don't rush into anything on day one. And when I mean anything, I mean obviously don't go buy the first motorhome you see. Although that'd be great for everyone, for the industry and everything. Take your time, have a look around. But also, what I mean is like if you're going to buy a new gadget, take your time. You do need to think about what you're putting into the motorhome. It's all wonderful, and some things that I cannot live without. I mean, I'm a tech guy myself, and I have got so much tech and gadgets. It's you can hardly swing a cat around, but just think there are some great deals. So it's definitely time to buy. But yeah, just think things over. If you're there for a few days, you have the luxury of thinking things over and then going back and getting it for sure.
Yes, definitely. And sorry, just to answer Dan's question, yes, everybody's allowed in that area. It's not just any YouTubers or anyone like that. Everyone's welcome. It's a meetup area. That's the point. We want to see you all there.
Yeah, absolutely. Trig's New Adventures. Hello. I've said, did I see the comment you made about the last video about fuel canister generator? I'm going to go with possibly not, given the fact that I obviously haven't answered it. So feel free to ask it right now and I will see what I can come up with. Because no, I obviously missed that one. I'm sorry. Oh, has Ollie posted his question yet?
No.
Oh, Ollie.
Oh, Ollie. Come on, Ollie.
I just see one here. Darren, not forgot about taking you fishing on the boat. It will be summer now as the weather, because of the weather. So we'll see you at the Overland Show. I cannot wait for that. I should be going sea fishing, catch some cod and some mackerel and all that with some guys. So that's going to be great. I can't wait for that.
So the Overland Show, we'll talk about that really, really quickly. We're actually flying out to Vegas, like on the Saturday night or early on the Sunday. So I'm not supposed to be going back. My husband just got back, and I haven't told him that I'm going yet. But I am going to go be there for the Thursday, Friday, just after the weekend. Yes, that's going to be hilarious.
That's going to be a busy one as well. That really is. It's quite a hectic one. That is.
Yeah, that is going to be fun. I don't think Ollie's going to pose this question, which makes me really sad because I want to know what it was.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Ollie, if you're still there and you want any of our socials, do let us know what the question is because I'd love to know what it is. Campervan Chris, don't forget that kebab in Peterborough, Daz. And
I really want it. Can we have a kebab at the show? Like
I was going to say, I really want a kebab.
Oh, I'll Uber Eats anything. I'll Uber Eats.
Yeah, let's do a kebab one of the nights. I can't do Friday night, but maybe Thursday night to celebrate your arrival. We'll all go.
Hey, I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Yeah, because me and John will be coming. John will be coming Thursday. I'll be coming back up to pick him up, and then we'll be coming down together. So Thursday night kebab celebration sounds like a winner to me.
So if anyone knows a banging kebab house in Birmingham, then drop it in the comments below because we need to know.
On the socials. Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know somewhere or another. We need to know the best kebab place.
Yes. Excellent.
Sorry, I'm just always. Hello. Will you be going to the Warner Peterborough show? Yes, we will certainly be there. I believe Dazzler will be there.
I am there.
You're not.
It's April, that one, isn't it? What am I doing in April?
Oh, is that when you're supposed to be in London or something?
Vegas, it'll be Monaco next, then it's somewhere else.
I don't even know whereabouts.
Is it Toro Casinos?
Yeah.
Basically. But yes, no, we will definitely be at the Warner Peterborough one.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think we're doing a little talk there, aren't we?
We are. I think we're on the website actually.
Yes.
That's fun. That is fun.
Yes, it's gonna be lots of fun. So vegan kebabs.
No. I like Dan's idea.
It's
Kebab Tuesdays.
Yeah, and then Wing Wednesdays.
Wing Wednesdays.
Oh, I like it.
Thursdays.
Taco, did you say?
Yeah, I love tacos.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe Thai Thursdays. I don't know. Something like that. Tandoori Thursdays.
Tandoori Thursdays. That works.
Yes. Yeah. I swore. I swore because I said the V word. Sorry. Sorry, Susie. Bryce Dad doesn't pop right.
Take the generator fuel cap off, put an adapter on that would accept a boat fuel can. You can take the generator fuel cap off and put an adapter on that will accept a boat fuel can as a secondary fuel tank. Oh, I see. So this is about, I think, about the video I put out about you're not allowed to carry a separate fuel can in Portugal. So obviously, because the generator on our van, we carry a separate fuel can to refill the generator with, but that's illegal in Portugal. You're not allowed to carry a fuel can, full stop. Just don't ask, they have some weird laws. But that's one that's captured. So their advice is to take the fuel cap off and put an adapter on, which basically makes it a tank rather than a fuel can, which is the way that people have got around with it. It's one of those things. I know lots of people like the dash cam. It's illegal to use a dash cam in Portugal and Austria. A lot of people are saying, well, we've used one, not a problem. Yeah, but technically it is.
You could find that one guy that's having a bad day and then he could just take it out on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's good to know actually about that fuel can thing, because obviously I'm thinking about getting this next motorhome, and I am thinking along the lines, I know this is like blasphemy almost in this day and age, but I am thinking about getting a generator. I know.
Never. Have you got a generator, Nash?
We used to have. We sold it because we used to have it for the Pulse, because obviously we had zero NEC power. So we did have a Jenny actually, but we sold it because we don't
We've
need it
got our
anymore.
Jenny. We use it fairly regularly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be using it around people that often, but I'm thinking like when I'm out on my own in the middle of nowhere, and if it's because I plan on staying stationary for 2 or 3 days as long as I'm allowed to, and I'm on my own and I'm not bothering anyone, and even if it's sub-zero temperatures, then and if there's snow on the roof and all this and that, if I am on my own, then starting a generator to run other things will be, it makes sense. It's an emergency backup thing. And then also, if I'm right out in the middle of nowhere, even like the desert, and it's hot, I plan on having aircon on the roof, so I can then run my own aircon. You know, if no one's around, I'm not bothering anyone, then that's great. Because them high-powered things are just not going to be able to be powered by solar that easy. You're going to need so thick cables and such high inverters. It's going to be unreal. So for the sake of a small generator and that, which is a good get out of jail free card bit, really.
I think we've used ours probably about 5 times actually over the space of 4 years, and every time it's been really urgent. We really needed it. Funny enough, in this talk I'm doing on the at the NEC, the Dolomites, we spent the night at the top of a place called Trachimi, which is literally at the top of a mountain. It was magic. And we arrived and it was really thick cloud, and basically there's about like 6 other vans up there. And we were all chatting as you do when you're kind of around people, and they were lovely, all really great. And a couple of them were having real issues with power. They'd been up there a day or two and they were really struggling. So we got our gen set out. And they were all able to charge stuff. And in that situation, I think it's fine. I will never want to be the van that rocks up and just starts the generator and ruins everyone's peaceful evening.
No, but in that scenario, you were the hero.
Yeah.
We got hot chocolate. It was magic. It was so worth it.
Well, to be fair, when we still had ours was at Darran. Do you remember that bug out meetup? When everyone was struggling, it was like minus whatever, and we had our Jenny then. And to be fair, I think we were one of the few that obviously had power by the end of the weekend because we had to get the generator out and do that. So it was good in an emergency. I see that someone said don't buy a Jenny, buy a Bluetti or a Jackery, but I think the issue isn't to do with the actual the generator itself. It's the fact of obviously having one of the Jackeries that you're doing to charge it up. You still need a source of power. So I think from Peter, that's what they're saying, is having the Jenny as another backup of power, because you still have to charge the Bluetti or the Jackery.
I mean, I'm going to have
they're still really good. Yeah, sorry, they're both excellent systems, but I think just to answer his question in this situation, it's because it's another source of power that doesn't rely on being charged up or having to have solar.
I think anyone who works from the road, like, well, all 3 of us do, your laptops are literally your lifeline. And if you've got YouTube videos you're doing or anything like that, you have to have the power. Like both me and my husband, we need our access to our laptops.
100%.
A Jackery's brilliant, but it takes literally hours to recharge, days in some case. And the other systems are the same. So something that you can start up and get power instantly is brilliant.
On that note, just a real quick one. I'm not going to go into much detail, but I'm actually testing out a new power bank, a new brand of power banks right now.
Now I really want to know who, because we might be as well.
And they recharge with to 80% in an hour.
You and I need to talk. Okay.
So that is coming. I've done a video I'm just editing at the moment. But they are moving on. But again, once they're flat, if you've got no solar coming in and you've got minus temperatures outside, you're not bringing any power in. All right,
now we're in a storm, aren't we, for 3 days? Nobody's solar's going to do hardly anything for the next 3 days.
Well, no, I mean, even if it's sunny and it was a storm, I know that's a bit of a weird combination, but or for whatever reason, you're going to hide behind a building, which means you're then in shade. So you're then depleting energy. So I do want to, like I say, go for multiple days in places that could be snow and frost on the panels, which it will burn through. I can brush it off, but it's just one of them lifelines that while I'm out there on my own, I might as well have that. And again, if you're in the hot, and I want to edit videos, I don't want to be doing it in blistering heat if I could put the aircon on.
Yeah, sorry, just to add on us what Winterized is saying, if you're up in the mountains in winter, it's pretty limiting not to have a generator. They're actually quite common on airs in the winter for exactly what you just said. It's another lifeline. So,
and those guys will know. They spent all winter up motorhome skiing and stuff.
Yeah.
They know exactly what they're talking about on those. I saw somebody asking why we weren't. Who was it? Oh, Wandering Womble. Why aren't we?
Yeah, I already answered him. I was like, it's next week. Next week.
It is next week. Yeah.
I got to him. I'm still on it.
Fair enough. You're doing an awesome job, honey. Thank you.
Oh, that's all right.
We never heard back from Ollie, did we?
No, I'm a little bit sad.
I did see someone said that it might have been about a COVID thing.
A COVID pass, yeah, but
I think he might have had the answer.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe. Right, I'm going to wrap it up because I still haven't had my dinner yet and I'm starving. And
I thought you were having it in between.
Nor have I.
Have you not? See, we've had a Chinese takeaway because we were prepared.
No. I don't know what I'm going to have. It might be a chili night because I've got crusty cob and chili works.
I thought you wanted a kebab.
Well, now I really want a kebab, but that involves going out.
Well, I'll let you into a little secret. Have you two heard of the app Too Good to Go?
Yeah.
No.
So the app is Too Good to Go. It's like when coffee shops or any kind of food establishment will have leftovers at the end of the day. And then they put them into what they call a magic bag, and then they sell it to you for like £3, but it's like 15 quid's worth of food or 15 quid's worth of groceries or something. I've got one of them to go pick up in about an hour from a chip shop.
Do you know what you've got, or is it literally just a surprise?
No, so you can go to Toby Carvery is a good one. They do a vegetarian Toby Carvery and a meat Toby Carvery, and they will pack it all the stuff that you get normally, but it could be like tons of it in one box, with all your Yorkshires and that, and it's like £3.
Oh my goodness, what a fantastic, and what a good way to get rid of waste and stuff and not
completely. And then you've got like Starbucks and all the coffee shops, they get rid of their muffins and like their sandwiches. It's a brilliant app. Too Good to Go.
Fantastic. What a brilliant idea. Who's in Gosport? Richie Rich.
That's why I got really excited. I was like, Gosport in the comments.
Gosport massive. She's in Gosport, but she is from Gosport.
Oh yeah, I'm from Gosport, born and bred. Well, I'm
not, but I am pretty much in Gosport.
Portsmouth, as Daz calls me, even though it's over the water. Portsmouth.
Right. We are heading up and wrapping this up, unless you guys have got anything else you want to say. If you've got any last questions, get them in really quickly, because I am literally
super quick. Go. Oh, it's that side in the other mirror. It's mirrored. That side. Get your comments in that side.
Go. I can't figure it out. Thank you so much for everyone who's hung out and chatted to us for the last hour. We appreciate it. It's been nice to talk to you. It's been nice to talk to you two as well. Thank you, Tash, for spannering. You are epic. Thank you, Darren, for being on and just being epic. Thank you, Mac, for being Mac. Have a wonderful evening, gang, and we will see you next week. We might even try and do another live. We'll talk about it and try and do another live maybe next week, but we'll see.
That would be fun.
Wouldn't it?
Yes.
It could be catastrophic, but it could also be epic. Maybe with kebabs.
Yeah, with kebabs.
Maybe we do a kebab live.
It's happening. It's happening. I will make it happen.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.